In recent months, a growing number of observers have noted a marked change in the speaking voice of Selena Gomez, a familiar name in both the music and entertainment industries. This investigative report delves into the evolution of her vocal delivery, scrutinizing public reactions and exploring potential links to her long-standing health struggles. As one of the most recognized figures in popular culture, any shift in Gomez's vocal quality naturally invites widespread attention, raising questions about whether underlying health issues might be influencing her presentation. Selena Gomez first emerged in the spotlight as a child actress, playing Gianna on the popular children's program Barney and Friends in 2002. Her career trajectory rapidly ascended with her role in the hit Disney Channel series Wizards of Waverly Place, where she captivated audiences with her charm and talent. Over time, she transitioned into a successful solo career, establishing herself as a respected musician and actress. Throughout these various phases of her career, her voice has long been one of her signature traits, a consistent element that fans and critics alike have come to recognize. Over the past several years, however, fans have increasingly observed that Gomez's speaking voice appears noticeably different. Social media platforms, especially X, have been abuzz with comments and queries regarding this alteration. Observers have remarked on the quality of her voice during interviews and public appearances, suggesting that it now carries a tone that many describe as congested or simply unrecognizable from her earlier sound. Comments ranged from "I've always thought Selena Gomez's speaking voice sounds as if she is congested" to "I don't think I ever knew her voice sounded like that." Others questioned whether this new vocal quality had been present all along or if it was a recent development. These observations underscore a broader sense of puzzlement among her audience, with some speculating that her lupus diagnosis might be playing a role. In 2015, Gomez publicly revealed that she had been diagnosed with lupus, a chronic autoimmune condition known to disproportionately affect women, with 90% of cases occurring in female patients and to impact 1 in 10,000 individuals. Lupus is characterized by the body's immune system erroneously attacking healthy tissues, often leading to symptoms that include joint and muscle pain, severe fatigue, and persistent rashes. For those afflicted, flare-ups can last weeks or even longer, placing significant strain on various aspects of their health. In Gomez's case, the diagnosis was compounded by her subsequent treatment, which included chemotherapy, a regimen known for its extensive physical toll. Medical professionals have noted that lupus can extend its impact to the vocal apparatus. According to insights from Healthline, the condition is capable of causing vocal fatigue, hoarseness as a result of inflammation of the vocal cords and surrounding laryngeal tissues, as well as altering vocal quality and reducing vocal intensity. These vocal changes can either be transient or develop into a more chronic state. While Selena Gomez has not yet publicly confirmed whether her lupus has directly affected her vocal output, the observable shift in her speaking voice aligns with what medical experts say can occur under such circumstances. A viral TikTok video, which has garnered over 1.9 million views, further accentuates the noticeable evolution in her voice. The compilation meticulously contrasts footage of Gomez from different periods in her life. In one segment, a young Gomez, full of youthful exuberance, animatedly expressed her admiration for the CW drama Gossip Girl, a show that prominently featured Blake Lively and Leighton Meester. This early display of energy and clear diction presents a stark contrast to later footage. Another segment revisits her poignant acceptance speech at the American Music Awards in 2016, where she candidly addressed her battle with depression and the emotional toll it had taken. In that speech, delivered shortly after she had checked into a treatment facility, the shift in her voice was palpable. The tone appeared more subdued and measured, reflective perhaps of the internal struggles she was confronting at the time. More recently, during an interview at the 2025 Golden Globe Awards, Gomez's altered vocal presentation became a focal point of concern among fans. Reports emerged that during this public appearance, she seemed to be struggling with her speech, with some viewers remarking that she appeared out of it and that her words were somewhat slurred. This observation fueled additional speculation, with some fans positing that the combination of her medication regimen and the physiological effects of lupus might be contributing factors. Alongside these concerns, there were voices within the public who compared her situation to their own experiences with chronic illnesses. One individual noted, "I have an autoimmune disease that sometimes makes my brain fog up a bit." Selena is doing the best to live a normal life with her condition. These kinds of illnesses go wild when you pass 30 years, so it must be harder now to manage. Such personal testimonials add layers of complexity to the ongoing discussion, as they not only mirror the medical challenges Gomez faces but also highlight the everyday struggles encountered by individuals with similar conditions. Another revealing moment came during a 2024 interview with young fashion reporter Taylor Biggs, in which Gomez discussed the pressures of living in the public eye. In this more recent setting, her tone was noticeably subdued compared to her earlier, more vibrant public persona. During the conversation, she remarked, "I think people probably know too much about me. I guess I had to get used to this idea that my life isn't always going to be just me. Sometimes it comes with a lot of noise." This measured comment, paired with her reflective demeanor, suggests an adaptation to the relentless scrutiny of fame, an adaptation that may well be intertwined with her ongoing health challenges. The cumulative effect of these public appearances, the viral TikTok montage, and the array of fan observations has sparked a broader conversation regarding the intersection of celebrity, health, and public perception. While some attribute the evolution of her voice to natural aging, others lean towards a more complex explanation involving the side effects of her medical treatments and the underlying impacts of lupus. A particularly empathetic fan drew parallels between her experience and their own by stating, "I've had 2 kidney transplants and I have an ostomy bag, and I probably take similar medications to Selena. I could not imagine being on a red carpet with all those flashing lights and loud noises. It's super overwhelming just doing everyday tasks in bright sunlight when you're on transplant medications, let alone a crazy red carpet event." Such comments encapsulate the multifaceted nature of the discussion, one that encompasses not only the medical and physical aspects but also the psychological and emotional burdens that come with managing a chronic illness under the glare of public attention. In weighing the various pieces of evidence, it becomes apparent that the evolution of Selena Gomez's speaking voice is likely influenced by a confluence of factors. The physical repercussions of lupus, particularly the inflammation and associated vocal strain, stand as a credible explanation. Coupled with the side effects of her medication and the inevitable changes that come with aging, the alteration in her vocal delivery seems to be the product of multiple, overlapping challenges. Yet, it is crucial to note that despite these observations and the extensive public debate, Selena Gomez herself has refrained from providing any explicit confirmation regarding the direct impact of her illness on her voice. This absence of an official statement has allowed the conversation to flourish across various social media platforms, with fans and commentators engaging in lively discussions and sharing personal anecdotes in solidarity. The discourse reflects a broader societal curiosity about how chronic health conditions can manifest in unexpected ways, even affecting aspects of personal presentation such as one's voice, a fundamental element of identity for a public figure. As the dialogue continues, it remains important to recognize that the transformation in Gomez's voice is not merely a subject of aesthetic or superficial interest. It underscores the often overlooked intersection of health and performance, reminding us that the personal battles of public figures can have far-reaching implications for their professional output. The case of Selena Gomez serves as a compelling example of how chronic illness can influence not just physical appearance or energy levels, but even the most intimate aspects of communication. In conclusion, while the altered timbre of Selena Gomez's voice has become a talking point among fans and media alike, the underlying reasons remain a blend of medical, personal, and possibly natural aging processes. The evidence suggests that the physical manifestations of lupus, compounded by rigorous treatment protocols and the inherent pressures of a life lived in the public eye, may well be contributing to this vocal evolution. Yet, without direct commentary from Gomez, definitive conclusions remain elusive. As the public continues to monitor her appearances with keen interest, the situation stands as a poignant reminder of the enduring complexities faced by those who navigate chronic health challenges under constant scrutiny.